What's up YouTube? It's Ben, and in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why right now is the best time to start a recruiting agency. What is going on YouTube? Thank you guys so much for checking out my videos. I appreciate all of you subscribing, sharing, liking, and commenting, and watching this video in specific because it's super important. Listen, I realize that the things you're hearing from mainstream media or just the people you hang out with are really low vibe right now, meaning they're not very ambitious, they're not very good outlook. However, as an entrepreneur, right now is 100% the best time to dig your heels in and start a recruiting agency. So let me dive right into point number one. Hiring is on the rise, people. If you haven't realized it, if you haven't been watching the unemployment numbers in the United States, they have been on a steady decline. That means more people are getting employed than have been throughout all of 2020 at this current point in time. So what does this mean exactly for you? It means that people are hiring again. It means there is a need for recruiting. Now, I've always stated that throughout this period of time, pretty much all of 2020, that people have still been hiring throughout, no matter what. But if we really want to split hairs on this, just even months ago, hiring has fired up even more, having a need for recruiting even greater. Now, since unemployment is going down, that also means that unemployment benefits or people that are receiving money from the government on unemployment that need to go back to work now, that money for them is running out or it will stop effective in 2021. And the last time I checked, that's just about a month away. The bottom line here on unemployment is that people will need jobs. Recruitment will be needed. And of course, I have to mention the illness, which is really all I can say other than that because YouTube will censor this video. But the illness is rounding the corner. We have multiple vaccines that are highly effective, that have been approved and are being distributed as we speak. As I make this video right now, vaccines are rounding the corner and going to be vaccinating millions and millions of Americans, putting tons of people back in a safe place, back to normalcy, or as close as we can get to where they can be in working condition. This is huge news for recruiting and for business overall. With the vaccines, this means people are going to be vaccinated from this horrendous illness that we've been plagued with over 2020, and things should come back to a slight normal where they were before, like in 2019. Now let me move on to my third point, which is that billions, possibly trillions of economic dollars have been sitting on the sidelines of our economic highway for just about the entire year. This means that companies that have wanted to spend money on hiring new staff, developing new products, doing things for their business like they should be, haven't been able to spend that money, and it's just sitting in their banks. What exactly do you think is going to happen when we round the corner, when things get more safe, and when companies are back at hiring in a couple of months with billions to trillions of dollars they haven't spent for the entire year, plus the budgets that they have for 2021? Tons of recruiting is what's going to happen. Now, my next point for why now is the best time to start your recruiting agency is that nobody else is, unless you're watching this video, of course. Entrepreneurs know exactly how the game works. While everyone else sleeps, you get to work. When you prep, when you organize, when you build, that's when everyone else is out playing or being lazy and doing nothing. When you group yourself together and you get things ready, you're going to succeed. The others will not. they will have nothing set up. They'll have nothing built. They'll have nothing organized. You will. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Entrepreneurs always win in a perceived downturn. Right now, that's exactly what we're in. We're in a perceived economic downturn where everyone basically is crying wolf and thinks that the world is completely over. As an entrepreneur looking to start a recruiting agency, you've never had a better window. As I mentioned earlier, unemployment numbers, unemployment benefits, billions and trillions of dollars sitting in the banks of companies that want to use you. Yes, you. Also, the illness and what's going to happen here in the next several months. All of this should be circulating and firing circuits in your brain as far as what you need to do. I'm not just pumped up for you to start a recruiting agency. I'm incredibly excited for myself going into 2021 and what's to come. There are going to be hundreds of opportunities. There are going to be tons of clients with billions of dollars in the bank, ready to pounce, ready to hire, ready to recruit. So listen up, if you haven't started already, first off, subscribe to this channel, check out my Facebook group, Six Figure Recruiters, link in description, and you'll find a ton of information with 6,000 other startup recruiters that are getting started to do this just like you if you haven't already. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe if you have not already, and hit the alert button so you know every single time I come out with a brand new video. Until then.